Yohanan chapter 13. And before the festival of the Pesach, Yahusha, knowing that his hour had come, that he should move out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. And supper taking place, the devil, having already put into the heart of Yehuda from Karioth, son of Shimon, to deliver him up. Yahusha, knowing that the Father had given all into his hands, and that he had come from Elohim and was going to Elohim, rose from supper and laid aside his garments, and having taken a towel, he girded himself. After that, he put water into a basin and began to wash the feet of the taught ones and wipe them with the towel with which he was girded. And so he came to Shimon Kepha and said to him, Master, do you wash my feet? Yahusha answered and said to him, You do not know what I am doing now, but you shall know after this. Kepha said to him, By no means shall you wash my feet ever. Yahusha answered him, If I do not wash you, you have no part with me. Shimon Kepha said to him, Master, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Yahusha said to him, He who has had a bath does not need to wash except his feet, but it is clean altogether. And you are clean, but not all of you. For he knew who would deliver him up, so he said, You are not all clean. So when he had washed their feet and taken his garments and sat down again, he said to them, Do you know what I have done to you? You called me teacher and master, and you say, Well, for I am. Then if I, master and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I gave you an example that you should do as I have done to you. Truly, truly, I say to you, a servant is not greater than his master, nor his emissary greater than he who sent him. If you know these teachings, blessed are you if you do them. I do not speak concerning all of you. I know whom I have chosen, but that the scripture might be filled. He who eats bread with me has lifted up his heel against me. Now I say to you before it takes place, that when it does take place, you shall believe that I am. Truly, truly, I say to you, he who receives whoever I send receives me, and he who receives me receives him who sent me. When Yahusha had said this, he was troubled in spirit, and witnessed and said, Truly, truly, I say to you, one of you shall deliver me up. The taught ones looked at one another, doubting of whom he spoke. And one of his taught ones, whom Yahusha loved, was reclining on the bosom of Yahusha. Shimon Kepha then motioned to him to ask who it is of whom he spoke. And leaning back on the breast of Yahusha, he said to him, Master, who is it? Yahusha answered, It is he to whom I shall give a piece of bread when I have dipped it. And having dipped the bread, he gave it to Yehuda from Karioth, son of Shimon. And after the piece of bread, Satan entered into him. Yahusha therefore said to him, What you do, do quickly. But no one at the table knew why he said this to him. For some was supposing, because Yehuda had the bag, that Yahusha was saying to him, Buy what we need for the festival, or that he should give somewhat to the poor. So having received a piece of bread, he then went straight away, and it was night. When therefore he went out, Yahusha said, Now the son of Adam has been esteemed, and Elohim has been esteemed in him. If Elohim has been esteemed in him, Elohim shall also esteem him in himself, and straightway esteem him. Little children, yet a little while I am with you. You shall seek me, and as I said to the Yehudim, where I am going you are unable to come. I now also say to you, a renewed command I give to you, that you love one another as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this shall all know that you are my taught ones, if you have love for one another. Shimon Kepha said to him, Master, where are you going? Yahusha answered him, Where I am going you are unable to follow me now, but afterwards you shall follow me. Kepha said to him, Master, why am I unable to follow you now? I shall lay down my life for you. Yahusha answered him, Shall you lay down your life for me? Truly, truly, I say to you, the cock shall not crow at all until you have denied me 3 times.